What?
I don't understand logarithms and exponentials.
Do you need help?
I need help.
I'll help you. Okay. So the first step in order for you to get an A on your test is you have to understand what even is a logarithm. So you have to know that a logarithm is the inverse of exponentials, and they can allow us to solve exponential functions.
So you're saying that exponentials are the inverses of logarithms, which means they're opposites over the y equals x.
You're doing so well already. So you can tell that exponential graphs, they'll have a horizontal asymptote, and the total opposite is a logarithm. So now these graphs have a vertical asymptote.
I learned this in class, but I don't understand it. Can you explain it to me?
So if you don't understand this, this may be the reason that you failed your test. So we need to get this down. So here you have an exponential equation, and this is y equals b to the x, or to the x, power of x. And you switch it to this form. So in order to do that, you're going to keep your same base, b will be your base, and that's going to be the base of your log. So you're going to add that, you're going to switch this and say that it's all log base b, because you keep your same base, raised to the opposite. These two are going to switch. So it's going to be raised to the x power, or to the y power, sorry, and that will equal your x
So
power.
when I do this problem, I switch it to logs. So log, and I need to keep the same base, so log 4, and the y and x is switched. So y equals x. I get it! Now that I learned to switch forms, I know the characteristics of the graph. First, you're going to get something that looks like this, and you're going to have to make sure you ignore the transformations at first, so it's easier for you to understand. So you take the transformations off, as I did here, and then you're going to switch forms as we did last time. So first you're going to divide the 3 out, and you're going to get log 3 to y to the third, and you're going to switch forms. So you keep the same base, you change the y to the third and the x, which should be up here. And you'll get 3y to the third equals x.
So once that you figured out, you switch the forms from log form to exponential form, you can do a t-table and graph about 2 points and see what your graph looks like when you have this without the transformations. So you're not done yet, and you have to add transformations. So when you have a log equation like this that you have to graph, you have to know that the part that is attached to your x value is going to be moving left or right. So in this case, your graph, or your points that you have, are going to move 4 to the right and 2 up. And you have to remember that now your graph is going to have a vertical asymptote because it's a log. And your vertical asymptote will come from whatever attached to x right here. So your vertical asymptote would be at positive 4.
I can do this. I'm ready for my retake.
Anna, did you take your retake?